welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There's a buzz in the air here inside the Spectrum Center. This Charlotte crowd is going crazy. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Games like this one with two veteran teams, you can see the thought process on the floor. Real chess match between these two.
Yeah, you can never get caught up with the score early in games like this. I mean, both teams are smart, patient. They know what they're doing out there, and they know what they do well during the whole game. I love watching a game of the minds like this with a little physical play inside.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for San Antonio, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Murray. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. And he gets it to go.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Now here's DeRozan. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That is his first foul of the game.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
So it's San Antonio now. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and it's DeRozan missing.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Let's not lie. He has the skills to do it. We've seen that, but you still like to work for something closer.
Now, here's Biyombo. Batum finds Hernan Gomez. Good work there as it goes.
I mean, Batum is so versatile. Not just an efficient scorer, but an amazing passer as well.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Pirtle, he is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And the free throw, no good.
Oh, look, the multi-talented Batum. He has all the skills. He has the strength, the length, the athleticism. I mean, for him, it's all about staying aggressive on both ends.
Now, here's Rozier. At the top of the key, Hernan Gomez. Pass to Monk. Puts it up. It's not going to go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Now we go to David Aldridge, who spoke with James Borrego. David.
Yeah, Kevin, we talked about their primary defensive concern in this game. He said, we don't want to go up and down the court. Those guys finish as well as anyone in the league. We have to turn this game into a chess match and close off all openings along the way. Battle of X's and O's tonight, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Hornets now. Count the basket. Monk's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass.
Now here's Murray. It's Gay on the wing. Shoots over Biyombo. That's good from Gay on the assist by Murray.
And Gay is very confident from the mid-range. When he has his feet under him, he's extremely reliable from there.
Rozier against Murray. Monk kicks to Biyombo. Monk with the ball. Working on Walker. Monk's shot's good. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Murray Murray surveying the D. Now the pass to Walker. Spurs passing it around. Here's DeRozan. Again, the Spurs good for two.
Oh, and Gay is a man of many talents, a sharp passer who puts the team above all else.
Rozier kicks to Monk to the right side. Here's Biyombo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Rudy Gay. For Charlotte, they have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
Shooting two.
He misses the free throw.
And for the Hornets, after last year's debacle, it's a whole new world. I mean, think about a new GM, new head coach, and a fresh outlook on things.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Monk. And Max subbed in for Terry Rozier. The Spurs also with the sub. Whitey's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And he's good on the second. And talking about the Hornets, they really expected to make the playoffs last season. But, Chris, I think they were shocked that it didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, they felt good about their free agent signings. I mean, they felt good about the draft. But coming together as one complete unit, that's easier said than done.
Now, here's Gay. Just 5 on the clock. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
And Mack kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Back to Mack. To the paint. Second chance shot. Yep, it counts. Kidd-Gilchrist has got his first points of the game.
And those long arms of Kidd-Gilchrist come in handy on the offensive glass, just scouring for any second chance opportunities he can get.
DeRozan passes to Pirtle. Kicks it to Gay. Walker in the corner. Over Batum. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pass to Kidd-Gilchrist. Outside for Batum. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
DeRozan passes to Pirtle. Outside, White passes it to Walker. Knocks down the 3 ball. Walker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's a good way to boost his three-point percentage. Take advantage of some soft defense.
Batum attacking over Gay. A shot by Batum, no good. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. And yes, it's good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
And when you look at DeRozan and how he's, transformed himself the last few years, he has become one of the more efficient scorers at a loaded shooting guard position. And some could argue he is one of the best guards in the entire league at this point of his career.
Changes for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Biyombo, and it's Bridges in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. San Antonio also making some changes. Damari Carroll's checked in for Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Walker. Now here's Matt. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Batum attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
White inside. He's covered by Mack. White, good.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Mack drops them both. Spurs trail by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges against DeRozan. Clock at 6. Fires at the elbow. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hornets lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
NBA offenses have always been complex, and they always are evolving. But C-Web, the movement and precision now seems to be at another level. Would you agree?
You know what, Kev, I disagree a little bit with that. You know, having played in different teams with some complex offenses, it's still all the basics. You still have the old flex offense, and that's nothing but what Utah, Karl Malone, and John Stockton used some 20 years ago. You still have triangle principles, which is what Jordan and Pippen used some 20, 25 years ago. And if you really want to go back to the Bob Cousy days when he played with Bill Russell, you still have a lot of throwing it into the post and cutting off of it. I think the players have evolved and the players' skill sets are better. But as far as offensive sets, I don't see that much has changed, except how do you execute them, and can you execute them with having the right position players with the correct skill set on the floor at the time that you call them to play.
All right, I love your honest appraisal. On the court for San Antonio, Damari Carroll is out there at DeRozan. And it's Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in a shooting guard. Bridges misses.
Well, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open 3 like that.
To the inside, Carroll, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Marvin Williams.
And the athleticism always been NBA caliber. Carroll showing it off there with the finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Hernan Gomez is checked in for Charlotte. Monk comes in for Shelvin Mack. And that one misses. And along with the resurgence Carroll had last season, in large part due, I think, Greg, to finally feeling healthy.
Yeah, and Carroll is quick to tell you just how hard it was for him to regain form after that knee injury. Coming back is something that each player experiences kind of in their own way. Great presence, though, on and off the floor, and really a natural leader.
Here's Rozier after the basket by San Antonio. Williams, that's good.
Well, during his career, Williams has been up and down shooting the three, but you at least got to crowd his airspace, not let him get a free look when he's firing.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, LaMarcus Aldridge and the Spurs got through some tension in their relationship early on. Now, Greg Popovich said it became apparent that it really was me. He'd been in the league for 9 years. I'm not going to turn him into some other player. That was just silly. So we took care of it. He's been fantastic. Guys?
That's why Pop is the best in the business, DA. He's always going to figure it out. Thanks. And Forbes kicks to Aldridge. DeRozan against Bridges. Lets it go from 11. And Rozier pulls it down. Charlotte leading by 3. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Clock at 6. Pass to Monk. Jacks up a 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his first foul. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Williams. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. DeJounte Murray comes in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Gay. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The scoring skills of Gay aren't just limited to the mid-range and his perimeter. This is a guy who can get it done from the inside as well, thanks to his fantastic length.
Now here's Kidd-Gilchrist over Gay. That misses off the backboard. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And it's San Antonio with another.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Rozier the pass to Hernan Gomez. He dishes it to Monk. And the Hornets miss again. And it's Carroll with the ball for San Antonio. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Spurs passing it around. Gay kicks to Mills. And there's the pass to Aldridge. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Charlotte has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Rozier. To the middle. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
I mean, that's just tremendous, stupendous work from Rozier. I mean, he's just so good at zipping the ball over to his teammates.
Passes it to Gay. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And the Spurs now in the post-Kawhi Leonard era of the franchise. Greg, how do they recover, do you think?
If any team can survive losing a player of Kawhi's caliber, it's got to be the Spurs. They have good depth, got a good return in the trade, and players will step up. Won't be the power they once were for a while, but they'll rebound in no time. And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
Some changes for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Batum in for Rozier. White, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now, here's Batum. Dishes to Biyombo. Zeller's checked in for the Hornets. Mack comes in for Monk. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Pirtle's checked in. And stolen by Murray. We push it up 4-on-3. He kicks it to White. Pass to Aldridge. Here's White. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's Pirtle. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
Batum finds Mack. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And there's the pass to Batum. Shoots over White. No good off the back of the rim. Spurs leading by 4. Down low, Kid Gilchrist with the steal. And now running it up the court, Mack pushing it up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Hornets have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, with Kawhi Leonard gone, a new era for the Spurs. Even with the addition of DeMar DeRozan, San Antonio looks to be entering their most significant rebuild in decades.
Yeah, but at least they were able to get a star in DeRozan. Now, I would call it more of a reload than a rebuild for the Spurs. Still a lot of talent to work with on that roster.
1:24 left to play here in the half. And White kicks to Gay. Pass to Aldridge. Right side, White. Back to Aldridge. Gay in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. San Antonio leading. San Antonio again missing. And Mack kicks to Batum. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Outside, Walker. 43 seconds left in the first half. Here's Aldridge. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Exactly, but you still want a decent look because if you miss, the strategy doesn't help you.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Over Gay. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Kid Gilchrist has got the game tied up here for Charlotte. Now White. Kicks it to Aldridge. Over Zeller. And it's oh wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Great awareness of the clock to end the quarter.
I like that. Even though he's in a hurry, he still remains under control.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Spurs out in front. They're up by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Pop. What do you need from the second unit in the second half?
I just want to have a semblance of motion so that they know where they're going and the ball moves. They don't play in a crowd. Just basically see if they know what they're doing.
We'll all find out together. Thanks, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny?
You know
it's
what?
a dandy.
My third grade teacher used to say that all the time.
That you're a dandy.
So this is a dandy of a class.
It is. And this is a dandy of a show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal.
So what's a dandelion?
Well, basically, that's what the class was.
A really cool line.
Got it.
A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. They took control of the game in the second quarter, coming back to take a 2-point lead into the locker room with them. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Was that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
The scene at night here in Uptown Charlotte, where we welcome you back to the action. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. One guy who's been getting it done is Malik Monk.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven thus far.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Charlotte trailing. Hernan Gomez out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Monk. Then there's Batum. And it's Rozier in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
How about the potential of Malik Monk? I mean, tremendous prospect. He's an excellent shooter from distance and should become more consistent as he improves his strength.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Stolen by Walker. To the inside. Batum with the steal. Monk with the ball, working on Walker. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Good on the 3-point shot. Rozier's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, beautiful looking 3-ball from Rozier, really expanding his range.
And Monk, a dangerous scorer, but still has work to do, Chris, on the defensive end.
Well, some of it's his effort. I mean, some of it's his awareness. I mean, Monk's still learning what it takes to be a pro. He won't maximize his minutes until he's a factor on both ends of the court.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful. He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Evan?
They certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. D.A., thank you. For Charlotte, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. No good on the free throw. Chris, when you're watching how a team is put together, what signals are you looking for that the pieces now are the right ones for that team to be successful?
Yeah, what I look for is balance of talent. Are you heavy loaded at the point guard position? If you have 5 point guards, that's usually not a great balance. But do you have guys that can specialize in their different areas? Rebound, running, shooting, dribbling, and passing? Do you have players that can space the floor that allows you to play the system that you want? Do you have guys that are engaged and have the ego and the pride to want to get stops on the defensive end? So with me, usually I see that it's a balance when you can kind of check off every box that you need to say, yes, we have what we need this season to get where we want to get.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Rozier with the ball. The dish now to Monk. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And Monk is used to that aggressive type defense, especially when he's that close to the basket. Takes pride in really taking on the teeth of the defense.
Pass to Carroll. Bridges against DeRozan. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field.
Oh, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found the mark. It's been a good start for them.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Monk.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Inside, deflects the pass, and stolen by Williams. Now, here's Monk, guarded by Walker, and it's the Hornets another 3.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Outside Carroll, good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Rozier kicks to Williams. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Aldridge is there. The kick out to Rozier. The three-pointer no good. San Antonio's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. On the wing, DeRozan. Defended by Bridges. Aldridge. Good.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Here's Rozier. Charlotte calls timeout.
And with DeRozan getting traded, he said he felt backstabbed by Raptors management after they said he wouldn't be traded. At the end of the day, people will do what's best for their own position, whether they're a GM or a player. But you better believe they'll love DeRozan in Toronto forever, no matter what jersey he wears.
Some changes for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Bridges, and Shelvin Max subbed in for Rozier. The Spurs also changing it up. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Bryn Forbes comes in for Walker, and it's White in for DeJounte Murray.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
It's stolen by Mack. Here's Monk. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. White left side. To the middle. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs. Charlotte's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Mack kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Good, and the nice assist from Mack. And it's 7 points for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Pass to Carroll. With the teardrop, Williams with the defensive effort.
Too tentative on the finish. Forget about the D. Take it up strong.
Now, here's Monk. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
DeRozan's shot is off. And it's Williams with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. Right side, Kid Gilchrist. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Spurs have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. The shot, no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
And look, if he can start turning some of these misses into makes, their lead is going to take a big jump.
Outside, White. And here's DeRozan. 9 points in the game so far. It's Carroll on the wing. Takes the 13-footer. San Antonio again missing. Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Mack dishes to Monk. He kicks it to Zeller. With a tie. Off on that one.
And shooters are always wary when Pirtle is nearby. He really goes all out on defense.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Spurs lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. You've got White. Pirtle is up there with Rudy Gay. And it's Mills. And it's Forbes in at the 3 spot. Here's Gay. And White kicks to Gay. Shoots from the elbow. Misses off the right iron.
You got to give the D credit there. Effective. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
Here's Biyombo. Can't tie it up as that one misses. San Antonio leading. Here's White. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Nicholas Batum.
No, that was just a focal point for the Hornets last season. Create more space on the offensive end. The result, they shot the ball really well from 3, but their efficiency inside the arc dropped dramatically.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
First free throw is good. And looking at the Hornets offense, it's not like they shoot a lot of threes. They were just extremely accurate.
Well, Kevin, that's something they worked on in practice. I mean, taking good shots out on the perimeter. And for the younger guys, the shot just became more consistent. I mean, but ultimately, it couldn't save them in the win-loss column.
The Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in, and both free throws good for White. Hornets trail by 4. Outside, Batum shoots over White. A shot by Batum, no good. Gay left side. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Mack kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Aldridge against Zeller. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Shot clock at 5. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Oh, it's crucial for Kid Gilchrist that he nails these shots. Always working on expanding his game.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Mack. Gay outside. They get a hand on it. He dishes it to Aldridge. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist.
Now, the length of Kid Gilchrist, that's what allows him to catch up with these shots. A sensational shot blocker from behind.
And the Hornets making a change here. Rozier's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Walker's checked in for Bryn Forbes. Now, here's Biyombo, guarded closer. Here's Zeller. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Spurs lead by 4.
This is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
Rozier kicks to Mack. With the floater, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul. No good on that one. C-Webb, one area where the Hornets really improved last season. Offensive rebounder.
Oh, yeah, they've been good on the defensive boards for a while. But when they added Dwight Howard, suddenly the second chance opportunities begin to pile up. I mean, I don't know if they can maintain this without Dwight Howard, who's one of the best rebounders of his generation.
And he's good on the second. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. DeRozan against Batum. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's the Hornets with the ball, trailing by 5. Rozier with the ball, out guarded by Murray, and stolen by Aldridge. And now here comes Gay leading the break. Count it.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And Rudy Gay, Greg, has always been a fantastic scorer since he came into the NBA.
And Gay doesn't do as much scoring as he once did, but he has become more efficient. Doesn't have plays ran for him, gets looks through his instinct, and as he's gotten older, Gay has become even more crafty with how he scores.
That's good from Rudy Gay.
And when it comes to athletic small forwards, Gay is the cream of the crop. An aggressive player whose reach really helps him on both offense and defense.
Now here's Matt. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Walker kicks to DeRozan, shoots over Batum, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And that's 13 points for DeMar DeRozan. On the wing, Batum. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Monk's checked in for Charlotte. And the pass to Biyombo. Lets it go. The shot by Monk is no good. San Antonio leading by 8. Pass to Murray. Back to Gay. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Charlotte calls timeout. Present our Jordan Player of the Game, Rudy Gay.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Well-placed alley pass into the layup.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Over Biombo. No good from Gay. Hornets trail by 8. Now, here's Monk. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Shoots over Batum. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Monk. Floats one. Here's Biombo. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Biombo's got 4 this quarter.
Tough effort right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
Murray dishes to Walker. Back to Murray. Kicks it to DeRozan. Fires, high post, bullseye. And the Spurs lead by 8. For the Hornets, this one not looking too good. Now Monk. Out to the right wing. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. .111 left in the 4th quarter. Monk gets to Biombo. Just 5 to shoot. Batum finds Hernan Gomez. And good that time.
Oh, well, even though Batum is a little bigger of a guy, he runs the pick and roll to perfection. The defense has no clue whether he's going to shoot or pass.
Pass to DeRozan. Batum with the steal.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Yeah, it's tough. Putting in that effort, but then walking away without that W.
Mar DeRozan on the wing. And another basket for San Antonio.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deep a hole. Very little time now to climb out.
Charlotte calls timeout. They trail by 8. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Batum passes to Monk. Misses the layup.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Rozier against Murray. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to be. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next time.